Salute, 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 salute. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Shout out to everybody this evening. It's tuning in, listening on their device, man. Salute, 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 salute. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Good evening, everybody listening on their device, man. Good evening to everybody that's in the chat or live on the stream, man. Good evening. Shout out to you. Hit that like button as you come in. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me, man. You understand what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. I hope you like the channel. Good evening, everybody. What's up, Shift? What's up, Daniel? Look here, y'all know how I do it, man. I don't care what time I come on, man. I'm always give praises to the Most High God, creator of the heavens and earth, everything in between, and our ancestors, man. Amen, amen, amen. What's up? What's up, Darrell? Salute to you. Yeah, I thought it'd come on, man. Some foolishness and everything just coming on, and these cowards. These coward as dogs, these coward backwood dogs, white supremacist mega. Yeah, you know they call this up. They're getting they're getting pushed back. They're getting pushed back on it. Dumbass mega. Yeah. People showing out in numbers, supporting the Haitian community. I told you these people's cowards, man. I told you these people are cowards, man. Salute. Everybody hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Look at Festa, her ugly ass. I tell you, Huckabee she's an ugly ass woman, man. I'm telling you, she is truly an ugly ass woman. She definitely looked like Festa. Sloppy ass, ugly ass tramp. She always been. What's up, Lofton? Salute. You said you heard about the Haitian in Florida registering to vote. Oh no, she gonna take Florida. Let me tell you something. Now it's all about it Lofton. Damn, I still got my headphone on. It Lofton. She was on the verge of taking Florida even before the Haitians. And now that the Haitian brothers and sisters are registering to vote, I'm all shit. I'm all just short of guaranteeing she gonna win Florida. She only down by 1 point in Florida, according to the poll. She only down by 1 point in Florida. That speaks value. That speaks value, brother. Yeah, Darrell, man, that's an ugly woman, man. I ain't lying, man. If you cut her hair off and shave her hair off and she be bald, she look just like Festa from the Addams Family. Man, I had that goddamn picture up there. Somebody sent me a picture. I ain't got that picture no more, man. I ain't got that picture. What's up, Brandon? Somebody sent me a picture a long time ago, man, with her and Brian. They looking like look at this junk. Hey, man. I hope I can find. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it because that picture was a long time ago, man. Yeah, but he ain't bet nothing. Oh, you mean what he said he gonna do? Yeah, Darrell. Yeah, he gonna end up losing. He gonna end up losing because I'm telling you, she gonna win Florida. She gonna win Florida. I'm telling you. I just got a good feeling she gonna win Florida. Man, I sure wish I could find that picture, man. Man, that picture was something. That was like this sent it like a year and a half ago. Somebody sent that picture. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Lofton. Y'all heard it from me first. Y'all heard it from me first. I just even before the Haitian, even before this Haitian stuff that took place with all the seniors endorsing Kamala down there, with all the seniors endorsing Kamala Harris and everything. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan. I think I messed around and got rid of that picture. I'm gonna find it though. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh, I'm looking, y'all. But I'm gonna put Festa up there though. I'm put Festa up there. I gotta see. Where can I send Festa? Oh, share it too. Let me see. Um, I'm gonna send it to X. I'm gonna send it to X, y'all. What's up, person? Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, they got a lot of Haitians in. Man, if them people just come out, if they come out and vote, bruh, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this picture, man. I am gonna find because I think I still got it on my phone. Somebody sent that picture. It was her looking like Festa. It was the boy Paul Ryan looking like the Eddie Monster. Damn, man. I bet I made a mistake and threw that shit away. I know I did. I guarantee you I did because I ain't see it yet. Yep. I know I can't find it. It's all good. I'll try to get it. Yeah, man. I put it up there. I hope it was. Oh, it's probably ain't. Look at this dumbass. This is what I'm talking about. This this is the house. This is what y'all call the house Negro. I keep telling y'all. See, house Negroes. But you know what? I ain't even gonna. I was gonna share with that house Negro, but I ain't even gonna share that ignorant Negro. I'm not even gonna share. Give him the time of day. I was gonna show y'all what stepping fetches look like, but I'm not even gonna. I'm trying to find that picture, man. Yeah, I think I deleted it because I also deleted that picture they sent of Laura Ingraham doing the Nazi salute, and we know she was. We already been knowing she was a Nazi. Yeah, her doing that Nazi salute. Man, I wish I could. I wish I had saved that picture. I really did. Oh well. Truly, truly, an ugly woman. This who these this I'm gonna share this. Let me put this on Facebook. And I'm gonna show y'all something what Nat Turner said. Let me show y'all what Nat Turner said. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button for me. Yeah, let me see. See if I can pull it up. This is what you're dealing with today when you're dealing with those Negroes who call themselves voting for Trump. This who you dealing for. This who you dealing with. This is why you got to deal with them. This is what you got to do with them. I'm gonna let Ned Turner tell you. Let me see if it trade. There you go. There you go. Greatest abolition, man. The greatest war. Let me put that up there for y'all. Y'all see it? That's the late great Nat Turner. Yeah. Just in case y'all can't see it, let me read to y'all what he said. And this is my sentiment on what you got to do. This is my exact sentiment that you what you have to do to those Negroes who call themselves voting for Trump. Nat Turner said, and I quote, he said, Nat Turner said to 1,000 enslaved Melanites, how many of y'all want freedom? All 1,000 said they wanted to be free. Then he asked them, how many of y'all are willing to do whatever it takes? Step forward. 900 out of the 1,000 stepped forward. Then he said, the first thing we must do is kill those 100 cowards standing behind us, because they are our biggest enemy. What's up, Marcus? What's up, Edrum? What's up, Alex? Did y'all hear what I said? Those are the black Negroes who supporting Trump. They are our biggest enemy. Yeah, bro, it had been a minute. Oh, okay, Brazil, all right. Hey, I appreciate you, nephew. I appreciate you, man. When you was over Brazil, did you run into Mercedes? and Driver, when you was over Brazil, did you run into Mercedes? And he was in Brazil. All folk ain't kinfolk, baby. Yeah. That's what we up against. That's what we up against. Ignorant Negroes who are Republicans and Negro voting for Trump. We just been doing political talk, nephew, for the last 2-3 months since basketball is on a hiatus. I mean, we still been talking a little bit of basketball, but for the most part, since this is the political time, we've been talking political talk. Yeah. I got I'm ready. I'm gonna play his video too, Percy. I'm gonna play his video too, Percy. Yeah, man. Cause everybody laughing at America because they want to know how the hell America could allow a pedophile, sexual assault, a convicted felon run for president. So the world is laughing at America. Oh, I already got it. Pulled up, Percy. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. It's 26 minutes. So I'm just setting up, just gonna wait for a minute. I'm gonna play it, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna play it how he broke it down. It's 26 minutes. But I want to set it up. I want to set it up because I wanted to show this Nat Turner and these Negroes what we need to do with these Negroes who voting for Trump, who supporting Trump. Nat Turner gave the greatest solution. And they're not the same. I've been telling they're not the same. If you want to call them lesser of two evils, because both of them somewhat support war and funding the military industrial complex. You can say the lesser of two evils, but they're damn sure not the same. They're damn sure not the same, brother. Oh, well, that's a whole evil. That's a whole different evil. She is evil. I don't mean no harm, E. Draven. She is evil, and I'm a Democrat. He said we didn't have them emails leaked. Republican was all loud. Trump with 34 count felonies and not a word. Exactly, E. Exactly. That's the hypocrisy. That shows you their character. That shows you their moral stance on who they really are. That's all it is. They're just showing you who they really are. They're showing you who they really are, brother. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna play it, Marcus. I don't think it's 20%. I really don't think it's that high, but I don't put nothing past nothing though, Marcus. Yeah, even though he was evil, but I gotta give McCain his props. He did stop them for taking Medicare from the American people. So I gotta give him his props. Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of fake ass outrage. Let me read this again, man. Cause I want to read this again, Nat Turner, man. Because I want people who listening might not be in the chat. I want y'all people who's listening on your device and the seriousness of this. I want y'all to hear this again because these Negroes, these Trump supporting Negroes are more dangerous than even many of our white brothers and sisters. They are more dangerous than even our many of white brothers and sisters, believe it or not. What's up? What's up, Bruce? Yeah, exactly. We thought Bush was bad. What's up, Mars? Salute, salute. So let me read this again, man. This is what Nat Turner said when he was on his rampage and freeing the Melanites. Nat Turner said, he said to 1,000 enslaved Melanites, how many of y'all want freedom? All 1,000 said they wanted to be free. Then he said, how many of y'all are willing to do whatever it takes? Step forward. Out of the 1,000, 900 of them step forward. Then he said, the first thing we must do is kill those 100 cowards standing behind us, because they are our biggest enemy. Yeah, he been saying that for the he said he gonna win. He said he gonna win California too. Said he gonna win California too. That quote right there is the true definition of a Trump supporter and what we need to do to them bastards who support Trump and the Republican Party. I'm just keeping it real. Exactly, Marcus. She need to be the first one. She need to be the first one, Candace Owens, because she is that 100. She's one. That's the hypocrisy, Marcus. Yeah, that's the hypocrisy, Marcus. That's who she is. Yeah, that's who she is. Uh-huh. That's exactly who she is. What up, the realist? It's an Irvin told a room of donors in Manhattan Wednesday that the Harris campaign views Florida as a potential. Yeah, is a potential battleground. She only down by 1 point in Florida. That's a battleground, bro. She only down by 1 point in Florida, and it's just September. Yeah, it's a battleground. And the girl that's running for Senate against that Eagle Rick Scott, another disgusting disease. Rick Scott, she only down by 1 point. So yeah, it's in play. It's in play. Okay. But yeah, it's in play. Cause I told y'all, man, they got the internal numbers. Not yeah, man. Look, all these people are evil, man. All these people are evil. The Republican Party is evil. It is what it is. That's who they are. Mm-hmm. Now, and Marcus, I'm ready to play a defiant lawyer. I'm gonna give y'all 26 minutes, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna let defiant lawyer to break it down to y'all, man, on these ignoramuses, man. Let me pull it up for y'all. All right. Okay, hold on. Because I'm a. Okay, here we go. All right, let me put it up. All right, y'all. Now, I'm gonna let this play. It's 20 minutes. I'm gonna let this play and let him break it down to y'all. Check it out.
Being going to receive? What tangibles? Because there are these pro-black imposters who have been saying now for years on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere they get a chance, you don't vote unless you get some tangibles. What tangibles are these men getting? That's my question. What tangibles are they getting? What tangibles are they expecting to get from a white supremacist and from a group of white supremacists? What tangibles? So you don't ask for tangibles, or you don't get tangibles when you're voting for the GOP? Is that it? You only expect tangibles when you're voting for the Democrats? Is there a double standard here? Because I'm not hearing anything about any tangibles from this 25% of black men under 50. I want to know, what tangibles are they getting? All right, let's go back to my other screen here. Maybe they would say, well, we're going to get jobs, low unemployment. Not so fast, because you got those jobs, you got that good economy from Obama. When Trump took office, he inherited a great economy from
Hey,
Barack
Mr.
Obama.
Elmer.
Go confirm it for yourself. And the job numbers were high, and they kept good. They kept just being great numbers, because when Trump came into office, he didn't have anything to fix. Everything was flowing well. In fact, Obama actually told him, we're giving you a great economy. Don't mess it up. What did Trump do? He messed it up. How? Because he mishandled COVID. He lied about COVID. He didn't take COVID seriously. Remember him saying that maybe we can just shoot someone with some stuff to cure horses, or maybe some ultraviolet light in their veins? Or remember he said COVID was nothing more than the flu? Remember he said, well, it'll be gone by such and such time? See, he mishandled COVID, and COVID turned out to be a serious pandemic that killed over 1 million people. And it messed up the economy because of Trump. So he inherited a great economy. He messed that economy up. Now, he brags about having the lowest unemployment rate for black Americans. Not true. Joe Biden had the lowest unemployment rate in April of 2023. And again, Trump cannot take credit for Obama's economy. He can't do that. So I wouldn't be expecting a whole bunch of jobs if Trump gets reelected. I wouldn't be expecting that. Well, then you may say, stimulus checks. Not so fast. Stimulus checks came from Democrats. Pelosi. The Democrats are the ones who fought for you to get those checks. The GOP, they don't give out checks. They don't believe in that. If they had their way, there would be no Medicare, no Medicaid, or anything like that. They don't do that. They believe in enriching the top 1%. And hopefully things then will trickle down to everybody else. So they were fighting these checks. Trump did it. He signed it into law because he saw a political opportunity. Now, you got to give the guy that. He's definitely an opportunist, right? He's definitely one who will take advantage, shrewdly so. And when I say shrewd, that's not a compliment. I'm not complimenting him. I'm saying that the guy is a con man. And he would do anything to get elected. But if he didn't have to do anything to get your vote, he wouldn't do anything for you because he doesn't care for you because he is a white supremacist. So no, the checks had his name on them, but the checks actually came from the Democrats. And when you talk about reparations, that's a hard no. Donald Trump and the GOP will never, ever approve reparations, ever. So what are the tangibles? I can hear somebody like, say, Omar Johnson saying, you don't vote for somebody unless you're getting something. What are you getting, black man? What are you getting? That's my question. What are you getting? What are the tangibles? I'd like to know. Tell me down in the comments, what tangibles are those black men going to receive from Donald Trump? Well, actually, I do believe that they will receive some tangibles. I do. If they help Trump get elected, I do believe that those black men will receive some tangibles. Here they are. I believe that they will receive the tangible of stop and frisk because Donald Trump has said that if he gets back in office, it's going to be law and order, and he's going to re-implement.
They're about to get all the
stop and
tangibles
frisk.
that they're
This
looking
is where
for.
the police officer just throws you up against the wall without any reasonable suspicion and start frisking you. And only you, black man, because he stood up in a Detroit church. Remember, he was in that black Detroit church. What did he say? He said crime was mainly in the black community. So he called us the criminals. And he said that he was going to restore law and order through stop and frisk. So that's one tangible you're going to get. Another one is because of stop and frisk, you're going to get tangible, you're going to get a criminal record if you don't have one already. Because if you're targeted like that, if the police targets the black community like that, oh, that's going to run up criminal records, including felonies. So that's another tangible. More felonies for the black man. That's what you're going to get. More tangibles, more criminal records, more stop and frisk. And because you're being targeted with stop and frisk and felonies and so forth, you're going to get imprisoned. Yeah, more black men are going to go to prison. More black men are going to go to death row. You do know that when Trump was in office, he stood by as a bunch of black men were put to death via the death penalty, something that he could have prevented. So that's another tangible. Probation. Probation is going to be another tangible that you're going to get, black man. Unemployment. Why do I say unemployment? Because one thing that Trump despises, I mean, he despises it, is something called DEI. He despises that. Oh, wow. He's the one who started going after affirmative action and DEI. He actually put that into motion. I'm going to play you a video in just a moment, and it's going to show you, you're going to hear from his own mouth, his disdain for programs like DEI, affirmative action, and so forth. So his vitriol for DEI and affirmative action and anything to benefit you, black man, he's going to target those things once again. And that's going to result in more of you being unemployed. You also, here's another tangible, you're going to get more right-wing judges. If you help elect him, you're going to get more right-wing judges. That's just the nature of the beast. The GOP are laser focused on packing the federal bench. Trump already put 3 right-wing, radical, racist, white supremacist judges on the bench the first time because a bunch of you either voted for him or didn't vote. and he packed the federal bench. He's going to do more of that. So that's another tangible that you're going to get. Going to get a lot of homelessness. You know why? Because he hates the Fair Housing Act. He hates it. He was even sued under the Fair Housing Act. So you know he hates it real bad. And him and Ben Carson almost gutted it. So they're going to go back in office and finish the job. So that's another tangible. There's going to be a lot of housing discrimination that you're going to have to deal with. That's going to result in homelessness. Underfunded schools. That is a part of Project 2025. So is the homelessness. Oh, I know he says he knows nothing about it. You believe that? Trump's a serial liar. Do you really believe that when a bunch of the folks who work for him wrote the Project 2025 manual? Go watch all the videos that I did on Project 2025. So that's another tangible that you're going to get. Your kids are going to be in schools that are underfunded because Project 2025 is going to take that money and send it to the states so that white kids can use that money for their education. What else are you going to get? Immunized cops. Trump has said infamously, Trump has said that he will give cops criminal immunity, which means if they shoot you dead, they won't be prosecuted under another Trump administration. That's another tangible. Oh, your life is literally going to be on the line, and mine too, and every other black man we know, because these cops are going to be out here feeling themselves big time. How do I know? Because I sue them. I sue cops for violating our rights. So that's another tangible you're going to receive, brother. More cop killings. We're already 5 times more likely to be killed by cops than any other group in America. Well, give them immunity and they're going to start killing more of us. That's another tangible. So yeah, I understand. You're going to get tangibles, but not the kind of tangibles you want. And why is this? Because you are actually trusting. You're putting your confidence in a white supremacist. And we know this. We have documentation proving that he's a white supremacist. And why are you trusting him? Because of one word, disinformation. I got a video coming out really soon to show you how badly disinformation has distracted so many black people from the real issues. That's coming out real soon. So yeah, there'll be some tangibles, but not the kind of tangibles that any of us want. Now, what I want to do is play a video from back in the 80s of Trump saying some things that will absolutely show you his heart. All right, let's go to that video.
A well-educated black has a tremendous advantage over a well-educated white in terms of the job market. And I think sometimes a black may think that they don't really have the advantage or this or that, but in actuality, today, currently, it's a great, I've said on occasion, even about myself, if I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black because I really believe they do have an actual advantage today.
Now, did you hear that? Trump said a well-educated black man has more advantages than a well-educated white man. On what planet? In what universe? That is preposterous. The numbers, the statistics, the studies, the research debunk that whole notion. But we can't dismiss what he said. We can't dismiss it. It sounds ridiculous, especially when he says that he would want to come back in another life as a well-educated black man. We are talking about a guy who received hundreds of millions of dollars from his father. And yet he's sitting there with a straight face saying that he would want to come back as a black man, or that well-educated black men have advantages over well-educated white men. He knows he's lying, but he's saying it for a purpose. He's saying that for a reason. He's not just talking out of his out of his neck. He is saying that for a reason. Why is he saying it? Let me show you why he's saying it. First, because he's a white supremacist, but why is this white supremacist setting up this argument like that? When Trump claims a well-educated black man has an advantage over a well-educated white man, he's saying some things that he actually didn't say, but he's implying three things. One, he's saying black men don't need tangibles. He's saying, why am I going to give black men tangibles when they already have a better set of circumstances than white men? They're already in good shape. Black men are doing fine. The well-educated ones are doing well because they have more advantages than well-educated white men. In other words, that's a grievance. He's expressing a grievance. He's expressing something he doesn't like. It is not a compliment. He's not complimenting black men. He is complaining. He is saying black men have advantages over white men. He's also saying that black men received those advantages from the law, not merit. They didn't earn those advantages because we black men, we just get stuff because of the government in Trump's mind, because of affirmative action, DEI. That's why he went after that when he became president. He went after those things because of what you just heard him say, that well-educated black men have advantages over white men. And therefore, the next thing that he's saying is these advantages, these perceived advantages, they're not actual advantages, but these perceived advantages are unfair and they constitute reverse discrimination. And I can show you, brothers, where he has said that he will use the Justice Department to file civil rights lawsuits against corporations that recognize any sort of perceived advantage that black men may have. He will file those lawsuits on behalf of white men. He will not file civil rights lawsuits on our behalf when we are discriminated against, when you are discriminated against. He will file those lawsuits to protect white men. He's saying all of that in that video that you heard. I'm trying to show you that you're dealing with an evil person. I wanted to say something else. I just had a Kamala Harris moment where I wanted to say something else, but I'm going to be nice. You're dealing with an evil white supremacist, and you're trusting an evil white supremacist to do the right thing by you. Why are you trusting him? Because again, of one big word, disinformation. You have been hit, you have been targeted with unspeakable amounts of disinformation since at least 2016. And many of you, unfortunately, have bought into that disinformation. But I'm going to be one, I'm going to continue to use my platform to destroy that disinformation. Trump is a white supremacist. This country is a white supremacist country. It hasn't changed. We're dealing with the same devils. Devils don't change. They just go from one generation to the next. We're fighting the same battles. We're fighting the same devils and demons. I sometimes scratch my head at why black men, and I understand, it says, 1/4 of black men under 50. That means that black men under 50 were born, in 1970, in the 70s. I was born in the early 60s. So I remember a little bit of Jim Crow. You guys, a lot of you are young. You just simply don't know. Many of you were children and hadn't even been born. Many of you were children when Obama became. So that's all you know. You think things have always been decent in terms of dealing with white supremacy. Things have never been decent. They're better because of the hard work of our ancestors. But the stuff that you all are doing, you're going to let them take us back. You're going to let them take us back because that's what Make America Great Again means. It's the again part that is troubling. Make America Great, if they stop there, that'd be fine. But when they say Make America Great Again,
it goes back.
Then they're pointing backwards.
And
when we look back in American history,
little young
we only see Jim Crow and slavery and lynchings and murders and beatings and rapes. That's all we see back there. And you're going to cast a vote to allow them to take us back to those days? And you're doing it without receiving any tangibles? Well, yeah, you will get tangibles, as I explained, but not what you're thinking. Not what you're thinking. I just am trying to give you insight, hindsight, and foresight so that you don't make this mistake. That's all I'm doing. I understand your frustrations about feeling left behind and things are not what they should be, but there's nothing that you can mention that would justify allowing these people, voting to allow these people to take us back from where we sacrificed so much to move away from. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the sacrifices of our ancestors. They would be turning over in their graves right now if they knew that the younger generation, 25% of voting Black men under 50 are considering voting for the likes in their lifetime. That would be like voting for Lester Maddox or George Wallace, Bull Connors. I know these are people you never heard of. Berman. I get it. You never heard of these people. And these pro-Black imposters are telling you to basically hate the Democrats, but you're okay if you vote for the Republicans, although you're not getting any tangibles that you really want. All right. I hope somebody heard what I just said. Please, you all share this video.
Oh, we heard you, brother. We heard you. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus, Trump said he gonna win New York. Hold on, I got something for you. Trump said he gonna win New York this tonight in New York City. Hold on for a minute. I got something for you. He gonna win New York. Hold on. Trump said he gonna win New York, y'all. Here you go. Yeah. I want to know what world is he gonna win New York? Hell, he ain't even gonna be able to cheat in New York. He ain't even gonna be able to cheat in New York. That's all Democrat. In what fucking world he think he gonna win some New York? This motherfucker's talking shit. Yeah. Who know him better? I keep telling y'all, New York know who the fuck he is. Yeah, Bo Connor, them Nazi white supremacists. That's who Donald Trump is. That's who Donald Trump is. Bo Connor, George Wallace. Yeah. Yeah, he talking that foolishness. He just want to hear. He ain't got nothing else to say. He ain't got nothing else to say. So that's the crazy stuff he gonna be saying. Just like he said he gonna win California. Yeah, okay. I'll say it again. Anybody vote for him deserve to get what they deserve to get. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look at here, man. Like I told Ghost Town, I tell everybody I'm gonna keep saying. She got the votes locked up. I need the Democrats focus on the electors, which is Arizona, Georgia. Who else? That's a Republican. Oh, Florida. But she don't need Florida to win. Oh, and Vegas, Nevada. That's all I need them to do. She gonna blow his ass out the water voting. I just need them to focus on them cheating ass certifieds. They all of them already are. So we gonna see, man, what happened, man. Now it sure ain't the last person. The last one did that was Ronald Reagan. The last one did that was Ronald Reagan, bro. And that ain't happening no more. You talking about some rigging? That's rigging to the 10th power. That happened. I'm telling you, man. Even Republicans sick of this dude, man. Y'all gotta understand, man, the level of hatred this dude is which coming against him. But he is the hate that they produce. See, this Republicans produced Donald Trump. Republicans created this Frankenstein, this monster. Let me say this monster. Uh-huh. Yeah, now he's gonna take down their party. He's gonna take down the entire Republican Party. Come here, Bella. So yeah, we're gonna see. Man, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, y'all. Texas, I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna say it with vigor. If you vote Ted Cruz back in, all of you who voted for Ted Cruz, and all of you who sat home, that couch bull crap, and say that you don't care, but mainly all of you who voted for him. I hope when you get to hell, they get. I swear, boy. I was ready to go there. Because I just don't see. How with these evil people? I really don't think you are. But hold on, y'all. Yeah, I was ready to go there, but my wife saved me, so I ain't even gonna go there. I think y'all get the gist. I think y'all get the gist of where I was about to go. Yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get the gist of it. Man, I tell you, man. Hey, Ghost Town, what's up, partner? Man, I was just ready to go in on Ted Cruz and everybody who vote for that fool, man. My wife reeled me back in, boy. I was ready to go off on them, boy. All them fools who vote for him. She saved me. Oh God, she saved me. Man, I was ready to go in, boy. Y'all just don't know where I was heading. Man, I am telling you, I was heading down that direction, boy.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Tom?
I'm never, I was ready to
Yeah, I was listening to the broadcast while I was enjoying my barbecue ribs. They was
Okay.
delicious. Man, let
My
me tell you
man.
though. I like Augustus. I listen to a lot of his content.
Right.
Very smart lawyer coming out of Texas.
Right.
And now he's starting to say some of the same things I've been echoing. But here's the thing. Remember I told you niggas that want to go there and vote with Trump with them Proud Boys?
Right.
Them niggas is lost. The one we need to be worrying about trying to move the niggas off the couch. Because them ones that now he's now making an appeal to the I call them traitors. These are the traitors. I told you ain't no saving them fucking traitors. And I'm gonna tell you why. See, these traitors to me are worse than drug dealers.
Yep.
So in our community, we've always had people that prey on their own kind. But in the community, a drug dealer was doing it for survival. Now, some of them is just diabolical and evil and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of them they had no job. You know, the corner boy, he doing it because he ain't got no job. You know what I mean? Now the pusher, he may be he got plenty of money. He may be have a little, diabolical schemes going on in him. But
he started off because he ain't had no job. But once he got the money,
doing it for a job. And I prove it to you. If I was to walk through the neighborhood right now, and everybody that's got some dope in their hand, I tell you, look here, I give you $100,000 job right now. I'm making you 6 figures right now. Man, they drop that dope and say where I'm working at.
Yep,
they would drop it in a heartbeat.
They sure would.
If I was to offer that same $100,000 to these traitors that's going over to the Confederacy, they ain't gonna change their mind.
They sure ain't.
They're gonna take that $100,000 and go right on over there and vote and ride off with the Confederacy
with your money.
So to me, I'm telling you, you can't reach these traitors. They're traitors. They hate their race. They hate people, black folks. They really just want to go against blacks. They're traitors.
What it is.
So ain't no really reaching them. That's why I thought his message was going to be a lot more receptive when he was trying to get them off the couch. But trying to change them those traitors' minds. He ain't changing them traitors' minds.
No, he not. And you see what he called what you call Umar and them, Tariq and them fake what do you call them? Fake pro-blacks.
Yeah.
Fake pro-blacks. Yeah, they don't have your best interest. That's why every day I'm gonna keep this up. Nat Turner. I'm gonna make sure I keep this up. And this is for those Negroes. You just ain't nothing you can do. It's stop trying to save them, man. I know God, said no, it's nothing you can do. Just like God say, with them white supremacy upholders who just pure D traitors, bro. Pro-black
they are traitors.
And those the ones, they're your enemies. See, y'all gotta understand. Nat Turner know what he was talking about. He fought this freedom. They are your enemies.
And look at the number right there. He said out of 1,000 slaves, 900, that's 90%, about roughly what we doing now in the Democratic Party, are all pulling together. Then it's that 10% that ain't. What do you say? Kill them. Because them your worst enemies right there. Enemies. So what I'm trying to tell you is when all you got to do is listen to the people that ain't with us. And I'm not talking about ideology. I'm talking about voting with us. Because you ain't got to, we don't supposed to be a monolith.
Exactly.
But you supposed to be with your people. You think all them people up there, that 1,000 or 900 people, all of them wanted to kill? Exactly. No, they didn't want to kill. They wanted to be free, though.
They wanted to be free.
So the point is that when you hear them people talking about you dumb blacks, y'all doing the Democrat, bro, you really just going against us.
That's all.
Because we're not dumb. Black folks are not dumb. We're doing what we have to do for our survival to pull together. We know what we doing. And if you pulling against us, then you a traitor.
And you my enemy. Because at this point, I'm not taking no short. You are my enemy, bro.
Yeah, and then they sit around talking about something. Well, why you gotta let politics come? Because, bro, at the end of the day, you technically is against me.
Yeah, you against me taking care of my family.
Yeah, I mean, y'all okay? Listen, if you had a student loan, I mentioned this story before. If I had a $100,000 student loan, and you and I were best friends, and you was a staunch Republican, or you're a Republican,
right?
And I got $100,000 student loan, and I'm saying man, I'm voting Democrat because they're gonna save me $100,000. They're gonna relieve this loan or whatever. And you say, man, they don't need to relieve that loan from you. Well, what you mean? Exactly. I thought you looking out for me. You supposed to be my boy. No, you need to pay that loan. I'm voting Republican, bro. Then that means he's against me.
You're against me.
Hey, well, I need him over my house talking to me about anything. We damn sure can't talk money because you just took $100,000 out of my pocket.
Out my pocket. And not just out my pocket, out my kids' pocket, out my family pocket, out my icebox.
Yeah,
see, so it's deeper than what y'all got. That's what I say. Stop looking at the surface. Stop looking. This shit is deeper than just on the surface, bro. That 100,000. Do you know what that 100,000 could do? Do you again go say it 100 times? Do you know what you could do with that extra $500-600 a month that you don't have to pay?
And it ain't like you getting over because most of these people have paid the principal. They paying interest.
That's all they're paying.
Yeah, they done paid the principal off. They paying interest at this point. And if you happen to be black, you should have been getting a free education anyway.
Anyway. And why you think when the Republicans put that in play, they put in play you can file bankruptcy for everything else, but you can't file bankruptcy to get student loan off your debt.
Yeah. Student loan don't qualify for bankruptcy. Nope, don't. They took that off the books. Made sure you couldn't get rid of that debt.
Sure, they took care of them banks.
See, I think it's more diabolical than that. I think it's simply because they know to run. See, when you do data mining, there is nothing that you don't know regarding who is who. They know who's got those loans. They know the demographics of those loans. They know it all. There ain't no accidents that they doing when it comes to who get what kind of welfare. They know who's getting the welfare.
Exactly.
And when the black folks are seeing welfare coming to them in any kind of shape, form, whatever, they stop it. They're going to stop it because I told you for every dollar that you get empowered by, that's $1 out of their pocket that they don't make off of you. And they know it.
Why you think they never see? Y'all got to look at it too. Why you think when Republicans was in office, they never got rid of welfare? Or they talk shit on the stump like they always do. Because it is a talking point on the stump to get elected. But why you think they never got rid of welfare?
Yeah, if it was so horrible, why didn't they rip it up out of there and say, well, everybody need to pull themselves up out of their bootstrap. Nobody gets.
Because 82% of white folk on welfare. See, I keep telling y'all, they got the numbers. They got the goddamn numbers, bro. Now, they might do a little snippet here, snippet there, but they never gonna get rid of it. Not welfare. Or they'll take mama, your old, your mama and them Social Security and Medicaid, because see, they consider old. Put it in the stock market. We ain't got to pay them. So one stock market crash could wipe out your grandmama and them Medicaid, Medicare money and everything. Could wipe them out in one stock market crash. And they ain't got to pay no more.
And not only that, y'all, it's well timed too. See, what you got to understand is what they do is they tell wealthy people, you take your money out of the market. That drain causes the prices to go down. Now, the thing about having your money in a 401k, you can't move your money just like that. Some of them allow you to move it, but still, it's gonna be at a 24-hour like to move. It ain't gonna be in a second, minute, instant move like that. So that means that money gonna be exposed for a good maybe 24 hours. While people pulling their money out, your money's exposed. That's how they transfer wealth. That's exactly how they transfer wealth. The rich sell, the poor can't react in time. So when they sell, they taking your money with them. The price lowered, the price goes down, and then they buy back in. You see, that's transferring wealth. That's how transfer of wealth works. And that's all it takes. Your elders 401k, which they now have privatized. I mean, Social Security, they are now privatized. Now they've exposed it to the greedy people.
That's what they did.
And then when they wipe you out, they can wipe you out.
They're gonna wipe you out. Yeah. The plan is to wipe you out because they ain't got to pay you no more. They don't have to pay no more.
But now that 401k, man, that move that they whoever thought of 401k brought it and deployed, man, that is ingenious. Let me tell you why. Right. Because the stock market work, it's a Ponzi scheme. It works money in. It has to have a pump, basically. Right. What we call it. It's pumping money in. Money has to be pumped in. Well, 401k is a perfect pump because on the 1st and the 15th, it's getting exorbitant amounts of money pumped into the stock market all the time. 1st and the 15th. Why they got to buy? They got to go out there and buy. The fiduciary programs got to go buy some stock. Whatever you got yourself set up to, they have to buy it. They cannot buy it. They have to buy it. So that's an automatic pump of money. And as long as you got that pump of money coming in, then if it can continue to rise. See, the issue is, though, are there more people putting into 401k? That means more people starting to contribute than there are retiring. Remember, we got the baby boomers coming up, and they're retiring. Well, the truth be told is the baby boomers ain't going to never take all their money out. Nope. They're going to take 90% of it out, and they're going to leave 10 in there because they want that 10 to be like growing so they can have some extra money. So they're never really going to take it all out. So when you think about it, you never get everybody completely out. You're always trying to get new people to come in. That means the new people that every year new students graduate from college, they buying into the 401ks. Man, it's a perfect. I mean, it's perfect. Whoever thought of that shit, bro, they got the perfect Ponzi scheme going. And then it's so good of a Ponzi scheme is because it forces you to get into it because you leave money on the table if you don't. It basically, if your employer are matching you for every dollar you put in there and they're going to match that dollar, if you don't put in, you just left $1 on the table. So only the dumb of us, the dumbest of the dumb, are going to sit back and say, I don't care about that. I'm not going to take that chance. Yeah, you are going to take that chance because even if you lose, even if you're at risk of losing that dollar, you really only losing 50 cents, not the whole dollar. Remember, somebody else put the other dollar in. So even if it crashed all the way to zero, you really just lost 50% of your money because only half of it was yours. The other half was the company. So again, what fool ain't going to put that up? 50% odds of it going, 50% odds if a crash occurs? I don't think so. Well, I ain't going to say odds. I should say 50% loss if a crash occurred. And crashes ain't going to never wipe you completely out. So you never going to get wiped all the way out. And then no matter what, it's still going to recover. So the truth of the matter is you're a fool if you ain't putting that money in there. I would encourage anybody to at least match your employer. You don't have to put more than an employer, but you need to at least match him.
Like I said, if you put $1, you put $1. Or 50 cents something, you gotta put master. And all you're doing is saving it for yourself. That's just your investment in yourself. That's what
right. As long as you matching them, you're doing a bare minimum. Now, I don't recommend the bare minimum. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't do the bare minimum, but I'm saying do not let the bare minimum pass you up. I actually max mine out. So, when you get over 50, I think they let you put up to $25,000 a year, max or not. So I'm gonna put 25 grand in there, but that's just me. Right. But I'm telling you now, I'm really encouraging you to do it too if you can. If one can max their stuff out, you should max it out.
To do it. Right.
Yeah, everybody can't max it out, so I understand, but you should at least, at the very minimum, meet your match. And every year, try to bump it up a little more and a little more until you do max it out. Because it works. I did a spreadsheet when I was about 25 years ago. I did a spreadsheet to tell me exactly how many years I was going to need before I'm a millionaire, a 401k millionaire. And it works. All you got to do is just run the numbers. It works. So a lot of people say, well, you still got to stay in it for that in 20 years or whatever. Yeah, that's true. You do have to contribute for 20 years. But let's say you can't do the stock market. You can't do 401k. You can always go get your IRA and do the same thing. It's the same thing. The 401ks, IRAs, you can do the same thing. Maybe you're not going to get the company match because ain't no company with your IRA. It's an individual retirement account, but you can still do it. So the end of the moral of the story is that when they privatized Social Security, they knew what they was doing because they basically privatized retirement too. when they privatize retirement, man, I'm telling you right now, that is the best Ponzi scheme I ever seen laid out before, man. Now, Social Security and Medicare, that would be a little bit different.
Yeah, but
and the reason is because it's unpredictable on the spending side of the Medicare. So you don't know how sick people gonna get and how much money they're gonna need. So that's a little bit different. Yeah. But with the 401ks, they got a release valve. They got a valve that can control how much money comes in and how much goes out. So basically, when they allow you could take whatever you want to, but most people ain't gonna take no more than $50,000 a year. They could take up to $100,000 a year out of your 401k. But that would be kind of damn dumb. Who needs if you want a fixed income, why would you need $100,000? You don't need that much money. Probably at the most, you probably need $35,000 to $40,000 out of your 401k, and then use your Social Security or whatever else you need.
And so, all you're doing is taking that 40, 50,000 just to put it for emergency that on hand, because that's basically what you're doing. You're gonna pay off your whatever it is that you might got behind, then you're gonna pay it off. And you're going to put the rest on the side for that emergency on hand. So you ain't got to worry about it. Because that's basically what you're doing for now, unless you just really got into financial trouble. But outside of that, that's all you're doing it for anyway when you get that $40,000, $50,000.
Damn, Dwayne said he cashed his. Dwayne, when you cashed out your 401k, bro, you cashed it out. So literally what you telling us, you took a 10% penalty on your money.
Right, because they're gonna penalize your ass. You can believe that shit.
If you cash your shit out, you just took a 10% penalty. And I don't recommend taking that's like a 10% tax. I mean, it's a penalty. They call it a penalty, but it is really a tax.
That's all it is.
And I ain't taking no 10% taxes on nothing. But matter of fact, I'm not paying no double-digit interest.
Yeah, but I agree to say it, because what people don't know, when you took that first initial, they took the 10%, but then you're gonna have to report that at the end of the year tax. So that's a double whammy. You don't get away with that one time, homie.
Right. Lofton is saying that they tax your when you withdraw from your 401k, they do tax it. It's taxable income, which is why you don't want to be taking no more than $20,000 or $35,000, $35,000 to $40,000. Right. And that's only if you got a lifestyle that requires that. But yeah, they do tax it. But they got a minimal disbursement. Once you hit a certain age, Lofton, they're gonna make you take it out anyway. Otherwise, they couldn't get them taxes that we just talked about. Yeah, so they're gonna make you take a certain amount out.
Yeah, everything is look, man, this shit is set up for them as a Ponzi scheme. No matter, it can benefit you if you do it right, but just know it's set up for them. The fat cats, man. When they put this monetary system in play. See, that's why the Republican Party, what they want to take it from 65 to 70, 72. You can't get your money until you 70, 72 and retire. Come on, man. Well, why you think they're doing that? Because you ain't going to live long. Because what? You retired at 70. It's going to take you, what, a year? Once you fill out all the paper and shit, it's going to take you, what, damn near a year and a half before you get your first check. A year down there before you get your first check. Just evil.
They call it a required minimum distribution that they force you to take. That's what we in Lawton talking about. That they're going to make you take that out once you hit a certain age. And for me, I think it says if you was on 72 before, okay, it says it's up to 73 now. Shit, it ain't. It was 70 for you, Lofton. Probably was 70 for you, but it's gonna keep raising. As the older we get, and some of us gonna get so old, or it's gonna be so high, we're gonna die before we even get a chance to get to it.
Right. And see, that's the thing. That's what they do. That's why they're trying to privatize Social Security and shit, the Republican Party. Just diabolical, man. Just evil. I don't know how you people could even that old one issue thing that you pretend you got, or might be serious. I ain't gonna say pretend, because some people serious on that shit, man. But it's just so. It's. I don't know, man. I swear to God, man. I'll be just puzzling my head, man, with these people And I've always said, I told you, Trump ain't, this shit ain't just started with Trump. This shit, I asked the same question 45 years ago.
A person say he know a lady that did her 401k cash out and then started open up a business. Let me tell you, I wouldn't do it though. If I open up a business, I ain't opening it up with my money. The hell with that. I'm gonna get the bank money, and if the bank don't give me none, then I'm still not gonna use my 401k money. I use a credit card before I using goddamn 401k. I'm telling you right now, all my life works saving. I'm not using that shit for no business.
Y'all got to understand how these white folk got their money. OPM, baby. They got their money OPM. Other people's money, man. Remember, they ain't used it.
I'm not funding no business with my money.
They ain't never used their money.
It come from somebody else or it come from me.
Yes, sir. That's how they do it.
Because if it fail, be like, we lost all the money. We lost y'all money. That's how they do us, though. Y'all need to understand that's how those corporations do.
That's what they do.
They use your money, and when they get lost, they use the we word. But when it's time to give out the dividends, there ain't no we in that.
Ain't no we in that shit.
It's them. But no, I mean, I wouldn't. That young lady should not have used her 401k. If it worked out for her, that's good. I mean, it was a hell of a risk if it worked out for her. But that ain't no risk I'm worth taking, because if you lose that money, when you don't get it back. You understand? It's time. And when you're talking about investing, you don't get time back.
Yep, that's your life savings gone.
If you lose that money from like that, you ain't getting that back. That's why when people 401k get wiped out, it's so serious. People be like, dude, they know you done work 50 years and build that up, and then they get wiped out. You don't get that back.
Boy, Jane Fonda look rough, boy, but she a girl. This how serious it is, bro. They got actresses and actors. That's why I say people are not just saying, I'm not supporting Trump. They are literally doing the work. And when you see these people like this, these remember, she's an A class actress. She ain't got to be doing that shit. When you see these people out here canvassing and doing, son, they see the bigger picture. Yes, I do see how the Negroes don't see it, but like you said, it's self-hatred. But they see the bigger picture and the danger in this dude. That's why I say there's over 1,100 CEOs that say.
Yeah, she's out there knocking on doors, huh?
Bruh, them people, hell, Trump benefit them more than anybody. Why you think they're not supporting this dude? And I'm talking publicly, telling people, oh no, we ain't. No, we endorsing Kamala, babe. No, we not. We gotta get this sick dementia bastard out here. No.
Yeah, them lies, Tone. You've been lying. When a person you just can't trust one word out their mouth anymore. When it gets to that point when you can never trust a word that comes out of their mouth. Remember now, he told y'all every election he was ever in was rigged. I mean, that's what he said. It don't matter whether he won or lost. Every one of them was rigged.
Yep.
Everything that goes on is fake. It's fake news. See, when you create a media war like that, when you taking a war to the media to just disqualify everything they say, then you can't lead, bro. You cannot lead people with lies. Every word you say can't be trusted. You cannot be a leader. These people waking up, I hope they waking up to that. They better be. Because the truth of the matter is he lied on that damn virus. And if he lied about that, he will lie about anything.
Boy, that right.
Anything. There's nothing he gonna tell the truth about. That's the one thing that whole debacle should have showed the American people. If he would lie about this, which has got your life at the end of it, he will lie about anything. He don't even care if you die. He'll tell a lie and don't care if you die. If he'll do that, he will lie about anything. And hopefully that's why people got him up out of it. I'm hoping that's what got him up, people to realize that this dude got to go.
Oh no, that played a major part, bro. that played, and then not just get him out there. What? 81 million people. Should have been more than that, but still, 81 million people came out. That's the highest in any presidential election in history.
And so you gotta think about this, guys. Tone is that if think about this though, the people that didn't vote for him believe that he lied,
right?
But there's some people that still voted for him, so that means they trusted what he said. They don't think he lied.
74 million.
See, that's the bad part about it, because imagine what it would say for one of them 74 million people who voted for him, that if you really believed he lied to you and you voted for him anyway. What does that say about you? But you got to be the dumbest fool in America. If you really believe in your heart of hearts, you knew he lied, and yet you still voted for him. What does that say about you?
Well, it says two things. And they don't care. And that's the sad part about these two things. They are who they are. They're ignorant. And they don't care if they're ignorant. And number two, they're white supremacists. They just see white. He's going to bring back whiteness. I don't care if he lied. Hell, we all lied. My daddy lied. One interviewer. Show you how ignorant they are. Mega, ask Mega. He's talking about morals and stuff and all that, right? So the interviewer called him. Oh, Trump moral. So it's okay that he had sex with a porn star while his wife was pregnant? That's okay. He said, oh, that ain't nothing. My daddy had an affair on my mama.
He said he didn't care. Dad had, oh well.
So right there telling you who you deal with. That's telling you who you're dealing with. Right there telling you, well, now what the hell are you going to do with them people?
You ain't lying, bro. I mean, again, like I told you, they morally corrupt, and they racist.
And that's the two things the reason why they're backing him, because they really believe. And remember now, I'm still trying to find. I can't think of where it was. I gotta go to the Midas touch. This motherfucker said we're gonna take it back to 300 years. No, Trump said that at his rally. So see, everything ready to come out more direct now. He up against the wall. He ain't got no choice. Yeah, we're gonna take it back 300 years. We're gonna be like the old days. Now, last time I checked, 300 years, niggas was slave, wasn't it?
Yeah,
because we only been out of slave 160 something years.
I mean, technically though, I mean, if you really want to look at it through oppressive lens, man, ain't really nothing changed. But all they really got to do,
but it just took the
lock you up.
Change.
You know that if they make you a convict or a felon, they basically reduced your wage earning potential to that of a slave, of a modern day slave. Now I ain't saying no slave like back in the old day, because they work for literally free.
Right.
But when you working for a wage that you can't live off of, what's the difference? I mean, when you working for free, you can't live off free. You ain't gonna buy nothing with free.
Exactly.
So when you working for a wage, whereas you literally still can't buy nothing, it may not be free, but it ain't gonna keep you alive. So what's the difference? Still the same as though you was working for slave wages. So what they do is, what they've done and what the system ain't never really changed, is why they got what's called CRT. That's why they've been talking about it for so long. If I can criminalize you, well, I just took the top off your labor earning potential. You basically right back down there where you were a slave. And that's exactly what they do. And remember now, the system is designed to pick who they want to be that way. So you go to court and you got pale skin, well, you're not who we want. You go to court for the same case and you got dark skin, now that's who we want. Give them a sentence. Now we got them on a felony or whatever the case may be. The point is, once I start cycling you through that system, you're gonna keep on getting arrested, or because we know who the crime makers are, because you in the system. So we can go over there, we can find something. We know you done did some kind of parole violation. Who don't? Shit, if we catch your ass outside past 9, parole violation, get him.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, they're gonna criminalize. It was once said, I can't remember who said it, but they said to make sure you keep them a slave, you criminalize their pleasures. Whatever they like to do, you make it a crime. So if you criminalize their pleasures, then you got a constant pool of slaves. And that's where we are, really.
She sure did, Dwayne. And that's why he called himself Sue. And he ain't gonna win nothing. You bootlicking Negro. We told you just a Negro to them. You over there with MAGA and they ain't let your ass in, and they told you in your face, you just have a black slave. Now you make me pretend, oh, that was embarrassing. I'm a sue. Now you ain't getting nothing to sue. What you gonna sue about?
You know what I love about
and they fought his ass right after that.
I love what Augustus was saying today, though, when he kind of threw that back in their face. All them fake pro blacks, he threw it in their face.
Yeah,
he said, but you've been screaming tangibles. Where your tangibles at?
What is your tangibles?
You've been hollering about you got to get some money. You got to see money in your pocket, or you better be getting so Ice Cube and everybody else. Right, where's your tangibles?
Where's your tangibles?
You was talking about all you were talking about was tangibles from the Democrats. Where are your tangibles? Man, them people been saying this since day one, bro. They don't give a damn about. All they want to see is the Democrats lose because somebody is giving them some tangibles to put their messages out there.
And they know that the Democratic vote are getting tangibles.
Now I'm telling you that. Look, don't nobody work this hard to defeat the Democrats for free. Nobody works this hard to defeat the Democrats for free. Don't nobody work this hard to go against their own part of people. Because see, I don't look at a Democrat. I'm saying if you black and you supposed to be pro-black, you don't work this hard to go against the blacks. Because the blacks going in one direction, you go in another. So why would you be working this hard to go in the other direction?
Go in the other and try to get them to turn around and go with you.
Only one reason I can come up with, and that's because you getting paid. And we know that's the case because if you look at their platform, you look at the profile, the way they work, their MO is don't do nothing for free. That's right. If you look at the way they move, they don't do nothing for free. Every single thing they've been doing over there, and these guys, they don't do nothing for free. Listen to Umar. I come talk to you, you got to pay me. Look at Tyreek Nasheed. Oh, I got this film we putting out there. Buy some of this, buy some of that, get these body oils or whatever. It's always something. They ain't doing nothing for free. But you gonna bring down the Democratic Party for free? Hell no. You're gonna get paid for that too. You know that's against their MO. They ain't gonna go out there and do nothing for free. Really?
They
ain't spending all that time putting content out day after day for free.
They're scammers, bro. They're con men. They're the used car salesmen, man.
But again, you got a lot of these people that listen to these YouTube channels that they're impressionable minds. They follow this stuff because they brainwashable. I mean, think about this. If you look at Umar and all the hypocrisy and all the crap that he does and tries to say, but he got this huge following, and I'm wondering, dude, y'all don't see the hypocrisy in this dude. This dude trying to tell you about who to date and how to date when he can't even get a woman himself. He don't even have a woman, but he telling you what woman is good for you and which woman is not good for you. Man, I that just bothers me right there. I'm like, dude, you're the wrong person to be giving relationship advice. We don't need to hear from you. You can't get a woman to save your life. Who wants your fat face? I mean, just look just dirty all the time. I'm for real. Y'all don't look like he done cleaned his ass and I don't know how long. Just look dirty all the time. Every time I look, I'm like, dude, you just look dirty right now.
Oh, God. That Umar the piss goes off, boy.
I told you because I done heard his message so many times and it's so contradictory. I told you the time he opened his mouth about AAU. I'm listening to that. I'm like, wait a minute, yo fat out of shape. What you know about sports anyway? Who are you to come up there? Because see, to me, I believe in at sports, especially for kids, boys who real active, and you know how they get when they ain't got nothing to do.
They ain't got nothing.
They're gonna get in some trouble. I believe that's what they need. That's why I don't never tell people not to go to the military. Because once you get out of high school And let's say you don't go pro, use a football player or basketball, baseball, ran track, you name it, soccer, whatever. And you just like to be active. Well, where you going to get paid being active in the real world? Unless you moving furniture. I mean, if you moving furniture all the time, maybe that. But see, that ain't no living wage. But if you go to the military, you can create a career.
Right.
Not only can you create a career, you can get a career, you can come back and serve your own community with the skills and the knowledge that you attained while you was in the military. So I'm not one of those people to say, don't do it.
You can go school in the military.
There's a lot of things you can do. But again, like I said, this dude, he got this contradictory message. Everybody's not going to be a scholar. Every kid is not going to college. Right. Don't even want to go. Some of them don't even, most of them, a lot of them don't even want to go.
Right.
Shit, they allergic to reading. Look at, we gonna have some old school over here for you. They run from that school. Shit, it ain't what they want to do. They run from, and I'm not mad at them because when you got skilled labor hands, you know, you can build stuff, you can fix stuff. You don't need, and a lot of people are visual learners. They don't need to read it. They can see it and they can learn it.
Shit, my uncle, man.
Yeah, those people like that, they can see somebody else do it and they can repeat it. So they don't really need no school. They just need somebody to show them how to get something done. But the point is that everybody can't go to school. Man, we need to get these kids out of AAU and put them in school. But everybody ain't gonna do well in school.
Everybody not gonna do well.
And see, one thing I know about playing sports is that just because you don't make it on the professional or college level, don't mean you can't go back and coach it at the high school and middle school level. And that's a job. That's right. They pay coaches at the high school and middle school level to teach basketball. Or you can open up your own camp. I mean, there's just so many other opportunities out there. But to say, don't worry about no sports, don't do none of this kind of stuff, bro, that's just dumb. Just dumb, especially when you see how much billions of dollars the sports industry yield. And the thing is, it ain't all at the pro. You got grassroots organizations that have to build people up to the pros. And that's every sport. But again, he's speaking from an area of ignorance. See, all he knows is that kid psychology shit. I'll say I'm not gonna ever challenge him on none of that kid psychology. But you're not finna tell me about sports ain't helping them young black kids. You damn sure ain't about to tell me how to date, who to date, and where they should be dating. Exactly. You ain't got a woman.
Yeah, that's the last thing you can do. You can believe that shit. Yeah, man, that shit, man, it is them guys, man. But again, look, man, they're not enough. Them guys been around from day one, bro.
Oh yeah, y'all seeing make the videos, right? You notice what are you doing for the black community? Live streaming from your car and from the hotel room. What are you literally doing for the black community? Because I'm telling you ain't doing nothing. If all you doing is complaining and whining about everybody that ain't giving you money.
Because somebody right now can type in there in that chat while you're on. Okay, I follow everything you said. Give me your success story. What have you done? Well, we know. I'm just saying.
Get on TV. I remember when the first time I saw him. I'm trying to think, was it on Fox or was it on Roland Martin? It probably on Roland Martin. But the first time I saw him, I was listening to him like, okay, this brother pro-black. We're gonna see. Next thing I know, man, he talked about a school. I remember him talking about a school, building a school. I remember what he said because what he said made sense. I want this school to be ours and so on. I'm like, okay. Because we've seen Jalen and David Robinson do the same thing back then. We seen that stuff. Bron came along, did this thing. We seen this stuff. Okay. So it's a good thing. At least somebody's taking initiative, and he's a doctor too. At least that's what he was claiming. Man, after all of that time, them 9 years or what, 50, however long years it's been, right. What in the hell has this joker done? Nothing, but I'll tell you what he done. Complain and tried to bring down the Democratic Party. That's what he's done. Talked about Obama and everybody that was in the Democratic Party and brought them down the whole time. That's all he's done. He's not done anything else. He's not contributed to no Green Party. He's not. Now he'll say, my brothers, why are the brothers not out there running for office? Well, guess who got the biggest platform and guess who's the most popular? Because politics is a popularity contest.
That's all
You,
it is.
nigga, you the most popular.
Right.
Why
So
you
why
ain't
you
out?
ain't running?
Yeah, you want to speak on these matters. You the most popular. You supposed to be a black queen forever. All this other stuff. What aren't you doing? Yeah, because y'all know why. Because his ass too fat and lazy to do it. That's why. He just want to grift all day long. So all he want to do is grift. And that little dude, that Lennon, that dude Lennon who be on his head, bro, he telling he doing the right thing. Because somebody needed to break that misinformation apart and tear it apart and throw it right back in his face. But you see, again, I don't even want to put brothers down like this. But y'all notice that it's a certain intellect that he constantly caters to. Think about it. It's a certain intellect that he's constantly catering to. It ain't the college graduate. It ain't the scientists. It damn sure ain't the lawyers or the doctors. It is a certain jailhouse mentality that he caters to.
Yep.
Them would be those guys he catering to. I don't even want to say, but they probably reformed drug dealers. Yep. Reformed drug dealers. That's certain mindset that he catering to.
He know who he catering to.
The Tariq Nasheeds too. All of them.
Yep. They know who
all them dudes. It's the same kind of mindset.
And the brothers who just make an excuse and just mad at the system, quote unquote, mad at the system.
Or black women's success.
Or definitely black women's success.
Yeah, because they didn't do it.
They definitely hate black women. Yeah. They hate a successful black woman.
Yeah, because they didn't. Them girls went to school. Y'all know, you see all them girls be in school, reading and carrying them big ass books all day long, and getting educated and smart and still underpaid. And now you got a brother hating on him because he didn't do it. Because he didn't grab them books and carry them all day long and do what she did, keep his nose clean, stay in school. Because he didn't do that, because he didn't want to be considered a square. He didn't do that shit. So now he mad at her because he wanted to stay in the streets and not be called a square. Man, I don't have no respect for them dudes, bro. None whatsoever.
I've been
sitting there whining over girl because a girl done did the right thing and she now being rewarded, in which she really ain't, because she's still underpaid.
Hell yeah, she women are.
They underpaid. Ain't no doubt about that.
First of all, who put him? One of the first thing he signed when he got in office too? Obama, with a Lilly Ledbetter bill that he signed it so women can get equal pay, and I'll be goddamn. I think took that out.
Oh, you saying he reversed Ledbetter?
Yeah, I think Trump. Yeah, because women now, they're not making the equal pay. They're making less money. So if the white woman making less money, you already know what the sister making.
Yeah, but it's just sad to see that this element. But I'm glad. But Augusta said though, it's the first generation. Yep. I think y'all heard me say call it dropping the rope. I said they dropped the rope. Everybody else been pulling on that rope to this generation right here. They done finally dropped the rope. And well, not all of them, but them that segment that he was pointing out, that 20%, they done finally dropped the rope. But shit, they did something even worse. They didn't just drop the rope. They dropped the rope, went to the other side and started pulling. Yeah, they dropped the rope and then went to the other side and started pulling.
Exactly, Dwayne. Yeah, Lilly Ledbetter, Fair Pay Act. Yeah. I think they got rid of that when they had the house in 17, because they lost the house in 20. In 18.
Well, Dwayne,
but
I think I told
who they are.
I think a lot of man, I'm telling you right now, I just think a lot of black men from the street, they don't want, and I'm not saying they from the street, I'm just saying that mentality. They don't want a woman doing better than them. They don't want a woman that's doing better than them, because you know why? They can't control a woman that's doing better.
Yep.
The woman that's know that she don't need you or can making more money than you are. There's a certain level of way you have to talk to her or treat her. and they don't want to treat her that way. They got their own way.
Yeah, they got to be the diamond. They got to be that street. It's always got to be street mentality. See, they literally only have the street mentality. They can't be that chameleon. They don't know how to, when you're in the streets, be in the street, do what the streets do, and then when it's time to put that bow tie on and that black hat that on her job, they don't know how to adapt. They can't adapt.
Now, let me tell y'all what I find quite funny. Y'all remember in the 80s, which I grew up at that time. I was a teenager, somewhere between 12 to 15 in that time. Remember, we had this show called The Cosby Show.
Yes,
and the Cosby Show was the first time on television that they ever had two black professionals
one
in the same household, raising families, doing everything, right? You know, just they was the Cosbys, if you want to call them that, whatever they call them now. But that's what it
was, Cosby Show.
And we've never seen that before. Now look at TV right now. Just look at TV.
Oh my God, I don't.
Do you see that anywhere?
Hold on, and then hold on, because one thing. See, we can say what we want about Bill Cosby. He might have had his problems in the 70s. Hey man, it was a party time in the 70s. Drugs, rock and roll, sex. That's what it was in the 70s in Hollywood and all. Okay, he might have had his problems. But one thing Bill Cosby did, he started off in the 70s with Fat Albert. See, everything Bill Cosby did, it was about black. See, y'all better go check Bill. Y'all can try to talk about Bill Cosby all you want. Yeah, he got a little crazy later on, but hey, check Bill Cosby record. It was Fat Albert and the cartoons that he did. Number one. Then he comes to the 80s. With the Cosby Show. Then he spinned off with Different World, where every kid that associated with the movie, with that show, they went to college. They had a vision. Then in the 90s, they had to spin off with the same thing. Then all of a sudden, quote unquote, here come West Coast gangster music. Now they have their private meeting, the industry, in 1991, 92, somewhere around there. They have a private meeting. Oh, no. We eliminating all this conscious rap and this black people sticking together and two black parents in the house. No, we eliminating all that. Yeah, we eliminating all that. So what they do, they push Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teacher, and all them to the background, and they put Ice Cube and all them in front with the gangster
NWA.
music.
That's right. NWA came to the forefront.
Y'all also, better pay attention, bro.
It's another thing too. And we dogged Bill out about this. To me, Bill was like one of those first black conservatives, true black conservatives.
He was.
Those conservative, traditional family values that he was trying to uphold. He was telling kids, telling people, don't be cursing and all this kind of stuff. Then we started looking at that as we was calling him a sellout. We called him, okay, well, you don't want no cursing. You trying to be white. You sound like a sellout.
Yep.
Well, why is that? That's got to be wrong.
Right.
That to me, that's the right thing. Man,
well, when we find out now.
I didn't allow my kids to curse when they was young, when they kids or whatever. They still can't do it. Not around me or they mama. Now I know they doing it, but not around me and they mama.
And that's the key.
So why is that hypocritical when we telling our children not to curse around us? Literally, we don't want them to curse. We prefer them not to curse.
Right, it's definitely around elders.
But now, when Bill's saying it, he got to be a sellout because he want to uphold those kind of conservative values. Because we know you didn't curse around your grandmama. You know you didn't. So that's a conservative value he trying to uphold. He's trying to tell people to pull up their pants. I'm for that shit. I'm 100%. I'm like, bro, if I see my kids, man, you gonna pull up them pants around me?
Man, you're not finna do that. I seen a motherfucker every bit of 58, damn near 60 with his pants off his ass ghost. That's only thing I did was look at this nigga, man. I swear, I'm like, you know what, bro? You know what? This dude was every bit about 57, 58. And I mean, when I say, first of all, he had the skinny jeans on. I mean, when I say skinny jeans, this nigga look like a woman in the skinny jeans. And he had the fucking pants off his ass. This nigga 55, 57, he around that age. I said, see here, this, you know what, man? You know what? all I do, man, shake a hand. I'm like, man, you know what, man? Come on.
But
man.
I mean, you didn't want to say that. I understand, but you know what he looked like. He looked like a full fool, though. He looked like a full fool out there.
When I say ignorant, he put ignorant to shame. This nigga put ignorant to shame, bro. That's how he looked. Like he tried to be like he 20. I swear I did. I wanted so bad. I said, bro, I wanted to go to him so bad in that gas station. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. But your mind, his mind made up. That's who he is at this point. That's who he is.
If y'all don't remember back when the Cosby Show was running, there was a girl by the name of Lisa Bonet who was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Denise. The character was Denise on the show.
That's the daughter. That's next to the oldest daughter.
She didn't want to stay in that clean cut mold. She wanted to go out and make these little rated R movies, these little X-rated movies. Right, I think she did a movie with the
boy she married, ended up marrying, didn't she?
No, it wasn't him. It was Mickey Rourke. That was it. It was a Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
She did that movie with Mickey Rourke. And Bill told him, he told her not to do it. He's like, don't do that. Because you're building a brand of yourself, and you're gonna tarnish that brand. If you go out and make that pornographic type movie. And she went out and made it anyway.
Because she wanted to
and
do
he
it
said,
her
okay,
way.
well, you can't be on the show. We gonna move your ass on off to college somewhere.
Right.
Because we trying to have a wholesome family show, and people see you in that movie, and that discredits the show.
Fit.
See,
it ain't gonna fit.
I respected that when he was doing it, because I thought that show was very important to our community, because people didn't never see that. That stuff inspired me. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to be like Wayne. Because he was an engineer. I wanted to be an engineer too.
First of all, they tried to get rid of it, but it was doing so well. And at the end of the day, it's about them numbers. And Bill was big boy in that industry at the time. So it was doing so well that they couldn't take it off. So what they do, they created the cartoon The Simpsons. See, people don't remember this. And put it on right next to him. Right after him. They put on the Simpsons been on for like 40 years, bro. Y'all, Simpsons been on, and it's still out today. Simpsons still on today. 40 years. They brought the Simpsons on, put on him to try to get people for that craziness. And then what they do now, then they did Married with Children. The crazy now, they made them white, but it was a sketch where it was still buffoonery. They had the mother and father, but it was that true definition of poor white trash in the neighborhood, and that's what they started to bring on around, because they didn't want people to look up to the Cosby Show. This is the wickedness of Hollywood. This is the wickedness of Hollywood. When it's time to show black people in positive light. See, look at this ignorant nigga. Trump for blacks. I ain't even gonna put you out, because we already explained who you are, Brooks, the self-hating Negro pedophile lover that you are. So I'm not even gonna put you in the boom room or nothing, bro.
I mean, I don't even understand what.
Yeah, he made us relevant.
How old are you, Brooks?
Well, he ain't gonna
make comments like that.
First of all, he a troll. He's a troll. So he's a self-hating Negro troll. And I'm not even in the mood to even put you in the boom boom room or nothing, bro. I'm really not. I'm really not, because I need you to keep typing. I know you're a fake profile. You probably some hillbilly white trash with a black face on your profile. So I'm not gonna put you in the boom boom room. I'm gonna let you keep typing and make you think you're saying something. Yeah, I'm gonna let an ignorant self in. And then again, no, I don't even think you are fake. He might not be a bot, because at this point, I'm starting to believe these niggas are who they are. I ain't even gonna lie, Dwayne. I ain't even gonna lie. They are who they are. So I'm not gonna put you in the boom boom. Come on, man, keep typing, man. Keep on typing your masters. Promoting your master, man. Real talk. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not even gonna waste my milk and cookies on you. Yeah. I'm not even gonna waste my milk cookies on his ass, Ghost. I want him to keep talking, man. Shit.
I was watching a show the other day. It was called The Upshaws. I don't know if y'all watched this on
hell yeah, man.
On
the
Netflix.
Upshaws, man. What you talking about, man?
It's a poor, it's a poor rendition of the Cosby Show, a very poor rendition, because F's supposed to be like a family man, but he got all these outside kids,
right?
And neither him or his wife got any kind of formal education.
Mike Epps. I mean, no, that's not Mike. Let me see. Upshaws is yeah. Is that Mike Epps, babe? Upshaws.
Yeah, that's it. That's his show.
Yeah, Mike Epps, and Wanda Sykes. Yeah.
Wanda Sykes and the girl, what's her name?
Kim Fields.
Kim Fields on there. All of them.
Man,
Kim Fields to me funny on that show though.
I love that
show.
We love that show, bro.
It's funny, but y'all know that show is not good for our peoples, man. I don't like the way they do. I don't like the way they they got all of the negative tropes you can come up with
on
in that show.
Yes. And that's the whole thing.
They didn't do what Cosby did. Cosby was actually, breaking the dispelling stereotypes and
stereotype, right?
They playing on all of them. All the stereotypes and tropes they playing on them. I just don't. I'm like, man, they need to do that. They don't need to do that. Why they can't make one show like the Cosby Show used to be?
And just keep
back
it going.
In the day.
Hey Brooks, tell your whole mama I said hello. Now you just talking dumb. You ain't putting nothing in here. Get on out, bro. Now you just talking dumb. I ain't got time. But it is funny though. I swear to God, Mike Epps. But I see what you're saying though, bro.
Yeah, they got everything in it that's negative trope around black folks is in that show.
The good thing is
they
own their home and he got his own business. He do have his own.
Yeah, but they got like the gold digger girl in there. They got the kid that was born out of wedlock. Now he trying to be a player just like his daddy.
Right.
You got Mike Epps who just can't seem to make the right decisions. He trying, but every time he turn around, he doing something he shouldn't have done. Kim, now she's the one that's trying to keep everything together. She been
trying to make things
the rock in the family, which is basically symbolic of a single black mother in today's society. But she's trying to do everything she can to keep her family together. But then they got the little homophobics. They got the little homophobe son. They got to put that in there. They got him. They got they got Wanda Sykes in there who plays a decent role, but she's like the spinster. She's a spinster in the movie, in the show. She ain't married. They're taking care of little sister. Ain't never gonna get married, so to speak, the way it's looking. I mean, the shit just got so many negative tropes in it, but it is funny. Can't lie. Can't say it ain't funny.
Man, Mike Epps and them, man, them niggas they are truly fools, man. But and that's just like Miss Pat. Now, the first season of Miss Pat, when we first watched it, it was good. It was fun. It was real. Mother, father. It was real. She's a comedian, and she just. Just like it's straightforward cursing, it's just like your parents at home. So it was more real. I mean, to be honest, it was real. It was that somewhat black family, man, that just was raw because you do have them. You know, but they had the mother and father, the children, they worked, she's successful, but she was just raw because she came from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And she had to do what she had to do in the streets and stuff, but she turned her life around, got married and everything. She got a family and she's successful, but she still got that raw street in her. And she don't, when I say, boy, everything is on the table, goes, everything is on the table. And it's a good show, but the first season, it was cool. But now the second season, you can tell Hollywood then got involved in it and said, no, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it that way. You can tell the first season, she did it herself. She did it her way. See, you can tell the difference on how shit is, what's original and what Hollywood when Hollywood come in and put their spin in it. You know what I'm saying? And this season, that's what it is, because she done got successful now, and the show was successful. She's successful. So now she is somewhat of a Hollywood thing. I guess she want to keep that money coming. So she just let them do whatever. And I just don't like this season. I
haven't watched season 4, the last season. I watched the other season.
Mm-hmm.
When her and Tammy used to get into about everything. I think the last
everything, one, yeah.
Tammy had did something with the kid about some dope. Somebody had gotten involved with some
drugs. Dope. Yep. That was the last. I can't remember how it turned out,
but yeah, I watched Miss Pat. Miss Pat funny though. That man, because they really based around her career as a comedian. The show was based around her real life comedian lifestyle.
That's what it was. Because you can tell if you go back and watch the very, very first season, you can tell them how many was it, like 8C, whatever it was, you can tell that she did that her way. She did it 100% her way. Ain't no Hollywood got involved in nothing. And that shit was funny and real as hell. That's why people adapt to it. And then somewhere in the second and third, it's like, okay, now she's letting Hollywood get involved. You know, she making this money now, and she's taking that original. You can just tell it's different, and I don't.
Well, hold on, Tony. You talking about because now that when she moved, after they moved to the suburbs, or they moved to the suburbs, the first one, you saying because it's more it's around suburban America that you think?
No, it is to me. It's like these seasons is like it's more staged. Everything that's happened, all the acting, everything is like it's staged. When she did the very first one, it was natural, raw. This how black folk was. This how it came up. It was raw, because a lot of that shit was what you call it. It wasn't written. They did it.
Oh, it was impromptu. It was impromptu.
Right. So improv. It was more raw. It was literally her.
Well, I mean, what I was taking from it, what I started noticing is that, as the season started to progress, she started to adopt more to being a suburban person. She was out in the suburbs, and so she was trying to do suburb stuff, which I mean, I guess I understood that, because we know you came from the streets and you moved to the suburbs, so your family,
right? And you can't stay street.
Right. You know, you gotta adapt. You gotta try to adapt to that environment. Some you can't. Yeah.
Right.
So I thought that if that's what you meant, that the writers were getting soft on the way she was characters being handled. I thought that was the natural evolution of somebody that was definitely from the streets, but now living in the suburbs.
Now living in the suburbs and
you gotta change. Like you can't always pull out the gag no more.
Right. That's that chameleon, and she still do it. You know, cuss their ass out. You know, and you know, but maybe I gotta get back into it, and I can see that transformation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to see the transformation to understand what they had to do to change up. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the sad thing, the reason I brought it up about the whole Cosby and everything is because what I'm thinking now is I don't even think Black America would be receptive of a Cosby show
today. Hell no! Today? Hell!
That's right. If you had a family like the Cosby Show, I don't even think Black America, be receptive to that.
First of all, they wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even leave him.
Yeah, they would treat them. They would treat them wrong. They would treat them they would, they would say, "Oh, they trying to be white, or they trying to be this, or whatever." I mean, they just wouldn't even receive them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Today, man, please, you have to see now. This way, you will have to be that somewhat suburban mentality, staying away from them Negroes.
Yeah, it'd be sad. It would really be sad the fact that people would reject a black family that moved, that went to it. Because remember now, they went to HBCUs.
Right.
When they was in college, they went to HBCUs. That's where they met and all that kind of stuff. So that means that they went pro-black their whole life.
Yeah.
And then they wind up moving to the suburbs. They got white neighbors. They got all this. They living in the suburbs.
So they got
black folks wouldn't even be receptive for that no more.
Probably wouldn't.
A lawyer and a doctor. And one of them work from home. One of them work from home. He's at home all day long.
Because he deliver babies. Till he deliver baby, he go to the hospital.
Until he had to go to the hospital, right? Till he had to meet him up at the hospital. He working from home most of the time, all the time. So we wouldn't even be receptive of two professionals like that today. We would say they ain't even black. That's what we would say. They ain't even black. Or they boo. They boo.
It's boule, yeah. Because if it ain't no cussing, if it ain't no sex scene, if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't just
they grounded in education and college, and then they got, they got their sororities or whatever they do, because they got, a lot of them I don't even think they did sorority. They would just had their alma maters because they was basically alma mater type driven people. Right. Well, we went to this school, we went to that school.
Then they got their book clubs, their tea parties. Then mom and daddy come. They are HBCU people, alumni people.
Yeah, exactly. They got both parents or grandparents are still married. Think about that.
On both
they got
sides.
Both grandparents on both sides, still married.
On both sides. Yep.
They got I think Claire had a sister. She had a sister, so her sister would come into town.
Right.
Their aunt would come into town. I don't think it was just Cliff. He didn't have no brothers and sisters.
Well, they didn't show. Yes, he did. He had a younger brother, but I think they only put him in one episode though, Ghost. I think they only put him in one there because his brother died in real life. He had a brother and died in real life, just like his son. Yep. So I think his brother was in like one episode. I think I remember.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they had a full, complete three generations of family of pro-black people.
Right.
3 generations, and then they even showed us when their kids went off to school, and they did do something I thought was quite interesting. They gave Theo a learning disability,
right?
And then they made him overcome his learning disability,
right. They sure did, because that scene. When he called himself, what you go Crisco or something, and he talking about, oh, you gonna get you gonna get a job? How much money you think you gonna make? So he put the money up. Remember that scene when he put the money up, he gonna make okay.
And that joker thought he had made some money. He thought he was saving money. Talking about
$200. This dude had $200. He said, okay, ain't no problem. Okay, rent $50. Let me take that from you. Okay, all right. Oh, you gonna need some food, right? All right, ain't no problem. We're gonna take about 30 for your food. Okay, I got $130. All right. So now you want to get some clothes and stuff, right? So he took another 30 for clothes and stuff, right? And then Theo just knew he was going to say, I think you better take another 20 because I want to
look good. I'm gonna look good. And I mean, but that was a powerful lesson. That episode was so powerful because it just go to show you a rich privileged kid has no idea how tough it is out in the real world, and that's why that episode needed to be aired.
It needed to. And
hell, I got to deal with that shit today. I'm right now. My children don't have a clue as to what it takes to take care of their little ass.
Right?
They don't have a clue.
Yeah. Hell no. And it left him with $50. Right? He saying, this 50, I got enough to last for next month till I get paid again. He said, yeah, okay. He said, you gonna have a girlfriend? He said, yeah, I gotta have a girl. He said, whoop. He took the whole
snatched that right on out of his hand too. Yep.
Say, yeah, because you got it.
That's right. You got a girlfriend. You ain't gonna have no money then, bro.
He said, "See, no school. See that right there, empty hand, no school." Oh man, that was the funny.
It made me understand.
Bro, that was
that's
funny.
why I say to this day,
yeah,
romance without finance is a nuisance.
Yes, sir. That shit was so funny at that damn man. But the shit that he put together, Bill Cosby put together with these shows, man, it was all about for black people, man, to really just elevate blackness, man.
To see us succeeding
in a different light of that,
and not having to do it by selling dope and all this other stuff.
All that other stuff. Exactly.
And then we needed to see that in our, because I told y'all that, dude, we used to watch, my dad, my brother, our family, we used to sit down and watch the Cosby every Thursday and eat dinner. Every time it came, every Thursday, we didn't miss an episode. Yep. All the way from the time I was middle school to graduated. Watched all of them.
And they took
when it went off, I wasn't even at home when they aired their last season. I was off at college somewhere.
And when the 90s came and the changing came of the music and the gangster rap and and all that, that's when it slowly took all the black shows off, man. We even had Martin. We had who else we had in the 90s, man? We had nothing but black shows.
Now I watched Martin aired when I was in college. But look, let me tell you how impactful Cosby was me, bro. I went to Tuskegee just because of that show. When I first got out of high school, I went to HBCU just because of that show.
Yeah, Bernie Mac tried. Yep. Yeah, but a whole lot of people. Hold on, Ghost. Because they did surveys, they believe in surveys and ask people them questions. Do you know how many people went to college because of Cosby?
You talking about you? A lot of them. But I mean, I intentionally went to a HBCU. That inspired me so much. That is the Cosby. It inspired me so much. I went to a HBCU because of that show.
And then they spent it off with Different World, which they was already in college.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what put HBCUs on my radar, because before then, I wasn't thinking about no HBCU. I was just thinking about going to school. It didn't really matter wherever I can get in and fit in. But after watching that show, I specifically, my desire was I got to go to an HBCU, and that was directly from that being inspired by that show. That's why people sit there and they think those images don't matter. Oh, those images matter,
and they know they matter. That's why they take it on. That's why
the fact that how they made Kadeem Hardison look when he was at Hillman, being an engineer. I mean, a lot of people thought engineers just nerdy and all that stuff. He made being an engineer look cool.
Yep.
I don't know what to say about Whitley though, bro. Whitley, she was a character here. That damn Whitley was something else.
Yeah, she was that. Now she was the true bougie. Boy, she was.
Yeah, her bootleg ass, man.
They turned the ass around though. She came in there, did all that shit, but they quickly got on her.
Oh yeah, she was a sister before she left. She came in a boule something. I don't know what you would call her, but by the time she left, she was a sister then.
You don't know. And then her and what you gonna got married?
Yeah, Dwayne Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her and Dwayne got married.
But
I'm telling you, man, those shows are good for our community.
Man,
for those images to be out there. Now, y'all know what we got now? Let me tell y'all what we got now.
Please, I don't even know.
Power 1 and Power 2. BMF, Snowfall. That's the shit we got now. Man, now, how in the hell does that help?
We ain't got no regular TV shows now, do we? Because they just series that was happened in the 80s, and they brought up in the 80s of what was going on in the 80s. But we ain't got no what TV shows we got. We don't think we got that. I don't look at TV, so I don't even know, bro.
Oh yeah, Empire. That's what I'm telling you, bro. The stuff that they got out there now, for the youth that's growing up in that I want to call it formative years. That 13 to 18 when you trying to become a teen to a man.
Right.
Man, yeah. If you looking at Ghost, what do they call it? Power, Power 2.
Everything is about drug dealing, killing.
Yes.
And
exactly. They have normalized that shit, bro. That's what they've done. They've normalized street life. It's sad. They've normalized it like that. That's what you is expected to do. If you want to make it out, this is what you expected to do. Sad, man. It's really sad. They got one show though. I try to remember what it's called. I think it's called All American, but that's on Netflix.
Yeah, All American. My wife watched that faithfully. Did they bring the new one on, babe? All American? Yeah. Oh, waiting for Yep, they back on. They brought new seasons on.
Oh, Dwayne, you talking about Tommy? Dwayne, the guy in Power, that's Tommy.
Yeah,
I know you talking about. No, I first of all, like I told you, I've been cut off 50 Cent. I watched the first Power. That was before he turned sellout, and I hadn't watched one since. I hadn't watched not anything or heard anything that he's done. I don't care. Not watching it. And I'm gonna stand on that until he prove otherwise. Because I think 50 Cent is a detriment to our society, to black society. That nigga is the man. Please, he's a sellout. He'll do anything for money, for as I'm concerned, especially in the entertainment industry. So I don't rock with him. So y'all can have.
We already know what Ice Cube is. He ain't no shy about him.
Yeah, he done turned into a sellout, conscious, unconscious capitalist. You know, I thought sellout. I mean, I'm finna call that sellout Cube. I thought Ice Cube was really trying to do something. Pro-black, whatever, man.
Nation of Islam.
No, all you don't trying to find a chick. For me, I'll be honest with you, I don't trust him or Steve Harvey. I think him and Steve Harvey built from the same cloth. Steve Harvey and Ice Cube are both opportunities.
It's all money. It's about money. Yep, it's about opportunity. That's what it is. First, that dollar come, man. They don't give a damn about you, bro. They don't give a damn. It's about that dollar, man. My soul is intact, man. That's all I can say. My soul is intact, man. I can't. Like I said, if I got to put another motherfucker down just for me to get an extra dollar, I don't need it, bro. I don't. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. Now, if me and him, in the same business, and I got the ideas and shit, and I'll thank him and get to the next level, then that's something different. You know what I'm saying? But to purposely do the shit that these people are doing, man, backstab, lying, I don't know.
Well, I listen to what I don't like no rappers no more. I don't like none of them because I'm trying to see they're showing me constantly is they ain't number sellouts, all of them. Because I thought Snoop. Now y'all told me Snoop was from the streets. You told me Snoop was a L.A. Bound, a Long Beach Crip, whatever you want to call it. He's supposed to be from the streets. How is you now selling out to Trump? I know he gave his boy a pardon. I know he gave him a pardon, but
first of all, hold on. He had to pay $1 million, so don't play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care how you get out, right? You get out, right? But don't play like he loved you. Don't play like Trump loved you, bro.
Oh, I didn't see that. He said a person said Khalid Muhammad called out Ice Cube back in the day. I didn't see that. I wish I'd have saw that. I was researching and see if I could find it.
Yeah,
he called out Ice Cube.
I think they had a beef. I remember that beef because I think he was getting on the rise in the popularity and the nose with the Fridays and everything. So Khalid, and remember them guys was around Ice Cube in the beginning. They helped them through that NWA shit. And that Jew, what the boy name? He dead now.
Eazy-E.
Eazy-E kept that dude over him and was stealing them people's money.
You talking about Jerry Heller?
Jerry Heller. See, it was the Nation of Islam and all them help Ice Cube do that shit. See?
And then Ice Cube probably act like he was gonna get with the nation, and then he turned the nation down because he knew he didn't really want to be with the nation.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was a good opportunity for him.
That's what
he
it was.
took advantage of the opportunity to run with the gorilla, what they call them, the gorilla squad or something like that. I can't remember I know they had gorilla in their name, Gorillas in the Mist or some shit like that. And he was running with them, and they was linked. They was hooked up with Public Enemy, the Drop Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all know what Public Enemy was about. Now they went about playing no games.
Yep.
But yeah, he was an opportunist, man. I mean, I used to like Cube music. I thought Cube was one of the real ones. I'm like, no, this dude is an opportunist. He's an opportunist, bro.
Like I said, I trust you till I don't, and that's the old saying. That's how I'm gonna stay. I trust you till I don't. I ain't trying to hear your words. I want to see your actions.
And then your actions Snoop, man, Snoop had all this street cred. All this street cred. Snoop running around here like he one of the real ones. He messing with Master P, and then I'm gonna get on Master P ass too. He acting like he one of the real ones. And all this motherfucker had to do was Trump had to give him a quick phone call. And now Trump ain't he all right with me. He cool with me. I'm like, man, whatever. Yeah, it was the lynch mob. They had that song Gorillas in the Mist. Yep. And now you got, and then they got on Master P by selling his company. Now, I think this one was kind of delicate. It's kind of complex because Master P had a good point, and then he didn't have a point at the same time, because he said that he sold the company because he knew that how far he thought them people was gonna let him go. How far you think that I'd already made all this money? It was time for me to cash out. But you know, when you made that comment, bro, that means sell out. That's what that meant. You own No Limit. No Limit is yours. And you said you was gonna sell it. That's selling out. I wish he'd have kept No Limit. But he said he wanted to just cash out. So it's complex. I don't know, man. If you're gonna stay in the music industry and your son was still in the music industry, you could have built an empire. But he chose that he didn't want no empire. He just sold it.
But yeah, it goes. Music ain't, and the music business ain't like it was. So I'm not mad at him for selling, cashing out to get the highest amount that he gonna get, because the music industry, bro, they're not selling. Listen to me, bro. They're not selling these records, bro. These devils are giving these boys money to make sure that that one or two songs that they write is about misogyny, is about degrading the black woman, degrading yourself, and they're giving these boys all this money to make sure they do that. These people are not buying records like that. The music industry in the hip hop world is not like that.
That's why I say it's complex though, because like he said, he sold out because he didn't know how high it was gonna go. But my problem is if you read with him now, and it's just this situation only. Mm-hmm. If you all about ownership, I mean that's what he was always telling. He preached this all day long, y'all. Y'all gotta remember what Master P was always talking about. You the owner. I'm the owner. I'm the owner. I'm the owner.
Right.
You preach that all day long, and then now you don't want to be the owner no more. So that's the only problem I had with it. I know that the industry had evolved to something else. It is with the incoming of social media, all those other kind of portals that you can get your music out with. You didn't have to press tape, press records anymore, or CDs. You don't have to press those anymore. I understand that stuff was changing, but it was his message. His message was he was all about ownership, and now all of a sudden you ain't about ownership. So that's the only real problem I had with. I do understand it was changing though. The model of the music industry was changing, and
because it ain't worth it for an older guy. He feel like older guy like him. It's not worth it. So now we can easily say, pass it on to Romeo, but Romeo ain't trying to do that shit. Romeo Hollywood, man, and Romeo ain't trying to mess with no music and all that.
Percy out there, Percy Bedford. Well, you on point. You right. You're 100% right. When Master P messed up he messed around and shorted Beats by the Pound. When Beats by the Pound was on top of them beats, bro,
Right.
No Limit they was on top of the world. As soon as them jokers left, man, you could tell them beats was weak. Everything that came after them, it was the end of the damn No Limit. No Limit record was over after they left.
Yep.
Because you could clearly hear the music was weak, bro. I think I remember the most telltale of this was Make 'Em Say Because hell, Make 'Em Say I think Beats by the Pound did the first one, and the second one, which was, it kind of had similar sound to it, but you could tell it wasn't done by them. Yeah, you could tell it.
What's up, Nick? Salute. Greta, salute. No, the music industry is dead, man. The music industry is dead, bro. These people.
Y'all want to know why the music industry is dead? Let's tell the truth. The reason the music industry is dead is because people like anybody can do it.
Yep.
Anybody can do it now.
You don't need talent.
Yeah.
You don't need talent.
All you need is a beat machine and an auto tune and somebody writing a poem, and you just start talking. And it sounds like shit, and people buy it because they like your popularity. Or
they're
whatever.
like dumb. They're like dumbing down because this is the most ignorant ass music I've ever heard in my life. I've never heard so much nursery rhyme bullshit, and they call good music.
And listen to the song, bro. How was every rap song somebody singing? They singing the raps now. They ain't rapping, they singing them. And then think about this too, y'all. They ain't even paying good money. They don't even like you got a hook, right? You in the back in the day, they get a real singer to sing your hook. You have a real singer, a talented person putting their voice on tracks to sing your hook. Not no more.
Nope.
And people buying this shit like it's some sound like it's really good.
Actually, the last one was Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg was the last actual singing hook singer when he passed away, I think 2011. That's the last.
Bro, I'm just listening to this music now. I'm not.
How you listen to it? That's what I want to know.
I'm saying I'm not inspired by any of it. None of it. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably the best artists are the female artists because they still singing. Yeah, they still singing. Hell, we got one or two brothers out there that's probably trying to put a tune together. That's Usher and maybe Chris Brown. Everybody else, these rappers, they want to be singers. They singing they raps, which sounds horrible.
Through that what you call it, that
auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
And then you still got all the girls, they literally still performing R&B songs. Mary J, she probably ain't doing no more. You got the Keisha Coles of the world, the Mariah Careys, the people like that. They still performing and singing. Well, brothers ain't doing this shit. This shit be sounding horrible, bro. Sounding horrible. The only person that's still putting out good R&B music is Usher, and Chris Brown. Every now and then he'll do a nice song, because most of his shit starting to sound the same too.
I don't listen to
Ball Out King. You can have Alicia Keys, bro. I don't really think she can sing that good. She can play the piano though, but I don't think she can sing that good.
I don't.
John Legend. Okay, I forgot about John Legend.
Yep. What's up? Y'all remember that fool? TJ Swan. He used to sing the hooks for Juice Crew. Yeah, I remember him. Look, man, them guys, man. Hey,
he said the worst singer.
That dude, TJ. Sometimes when you in the party, everything sounds good when you just trying to enjoy yourself in the club or something during the days you go out and stuff. You just party until you actually at home or something and actually listen to a song and you like, what the when you actually hear the song, it's like, what the was
y'all know, I just thought about this too. There's a song out there called Secret Garden. Quincy Jones did the first one called Secret Garden. Just put it sounds beautiful. Great song. Right. They remade the song with Sean Stockman and some other people. I think Cisco on that record too. I know it's at least 4 people or whatever. I want y'all to play those 2 songs. Play the original and play the remake.
I ain't gonna do it.
It's like night and day. I mean, them guys sound so much better from the old school. The same song. Listen to the old school version. Listen to the new school version. I rest my case. If you think the R&B wasn't better then, that's all you gotta do. Listen to Secret Garden, new and old.
I already know, bro.
It shuts the door on this new school stuff.
This shit is crazy. Nah, I'm good. I stick with my old school, my Philly sound, my Motown, my independence. Which come, man. I can't do this foolishness. I just
thought about what group. Oh, excuse me. What group they got out there that kind of even close to comes to Boys to Men?
But that's just it. Ain't no groups. They don't have no groups today. They don't have no groups today.
That's sad, man. We ain't got no music like Boys to Men.
No new groups, and now you might got the old groups still trying to
or new edition of Boys to Men. Nothing like that.
Oh no. That's why New Edition and New Edition them still touring and stuff as long as they can do. Ain't no groups like this no more. There's no groups, bro. There's no groups.
Shit, I even used to like After 7. We ain't even got that.
Nope. The older brother passed away.
Yeah, we ain't even got them no more.
They might be doing tours. See, and then y'all gotta understand a lot of the old school groups. Like a lot of people go overseas because they pay them big money overseas to hear the old stuff. See, in America, they ain't trying to pay you no money. But that's why they like touring overseas. That's why what Boys to Men spend like almost like 10 years touring overseas before they did a show back in America again. And they said, ask them why, overseas. They said, man, do y'all understand? I get down there, we get 20 times the money overseas than what America try to pay us for the same songs in American money. So they get American. Yeah.
Marcus said the time still kicks. Man, I know Mars Day is not.
He
is not performing. Man. Tell me Mars Day. I know Mars Day old ass ain't up there performing.
Shit, DD is still performing.
Is
he still doing old school shows? Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Morris Day still performing. Time. The original members too. Blessing, they still there. Yep.
Man, that's something then. I didn't know that he would still be on there doing the bird, I guess, huh?
They doing all the older hits, man. They doing all the old hits, bro.
I mean, only person got a residency out there is really, ain't it, Usher? Usher and the Boys to Men, right?
Where?
In Vegas, that's got residency. I think I know Usher and Boys to Men do. Who else got it? You said a lot of them. Usher,
Boys to Men. I want to say Janet, but she been doing other tours outside of Vegas. It's like a couple of them.
Oh, New Edition got one. I didn't know New Edition.
Yeah, they got. Damn. Yep.
Oh, you gonna make me go to Vegas for the damn fall break?
Yeah, man. It's a couple of old school. Yeah. They got.
Look up and see what they got there on schedule. They got a residency.
Temptation, old school Temptation. They got long as Otis still kicking. He gonna still do it. Who else? All the four tops just passed on. The last one.
They sure do. Appreciate that person. They sure do. They got one coming up October 30th, November the 1st.
Yeah, man.
And they actually got one coming up this weekend. Believe it or not, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Well, my wife would enjoy that.
Yeah, get on out there and Vegas, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy the show.
Oh, man, I'm looking at some of this. Man, these jokers still performing Candy Girl and Popcorn Love.
Yep. And that's what people want to hear.
Shit, they got man, let me tell you something. They got a catalog that's much, much bigger than this, just those little four songs.
Them boys been 45 years, man. Them young boys been
and I bet you Ralph can still sing his parts too. I bet you he can still sing.
Except for the high part of Candy Girl. But Everything else he pretty much still said, because Candy Girl, he was like 10 years, what, 13, 12 with that high voice.
Yeah, he was just turning about 12 or 13. That's when he did. Because we about the same age. It came out around that time.
But they still stepping. Still, man, we need us old school need that shit, because ain't no way in the hell I would ever go see anything you mother. Hey, man, they couldn't even let me in for free.
Hell, I think younger kids need to see him more than we do, bro, so they can get an idea of what real music and performing look like.
But that's just it. They don't want to go. We know they need to see these old school bands. We know even put on the record shit. But these fools don't, man. These young bucks, man, they're in their own world, man.
Yeah, first of all, this music is trash, bro. It's pure trash.
They're doing remixes, right? They're sampling the music, and they think, and the young bucks think that that's the artist's music. They really think the artist did that music. It's like, man, who song is that? Yeah, listen to what they're singing. Some rapper song, young lady. Excuse me. They took that from New Edition. That's New Edition original song. Rappers sampling New Edition. What the hell y'all talking
about? Man, I went and pulled up.
You can't make it up, man.
I went and pulled up some footage of Ralph out here talking at the residency, right? They had a show just right in July of this year. Man, Ralph look old as hell. Ralph looked like, he looked like somebody's grandpa for real now.
Time catching up with a little bit.
Yes, indeed. He looked like somebody. He is no longer a teen sensation. I can tell you that. He looked like somebody's grandpa.
Them boys been around, man.
And he need to go on and get some of that dark and lovely and brush into that beard of his.
They got the definition of Rob. See, y'all don't understand what them early day entertainers went through, bro. They got rock, man. Them boys should be worth $100. If they was the honestly got paid what they worth, bro, them boys probably worth $200-300 million now. The songs and shit that they did, man. Them boys got robbed.
Yeah, they were supposed to be the next Jackson 5, no doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna never forget that when the first set down and they did and how they started, and they got their first check, bro. They went on a world tour. Oh, this shit was fucked up. They went on the world tour when the bus dropped them off in the ghetto at their home projects. All of them got a check for $1.92. $1.
Man, I'm sitting up here watching. Man, let me tell you something, bro. These boys is clean as hell, bro. Oh, you know they always could get coordinated now on that stage. Them is clean at this residency. Yes, indeed. Yes, I got to go out there this fall.
Oh, they still bad now, them boys. And then they even bring Bobby. They even bring Bobby with them every now and then. They even bring Bobby with them every now and then, man.
Shit, I'm sure Bobby be out of breath, man. I saw Bobby the other day.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Like, bro, you need to get back to performing, bro.
He doing so much because he got it, man. This dude lost so much, bro. This dude lost so much, man. He just trying to keep things going.
Hang on, man. You talking about been through it, man? Bobby been through it, bro.
Yeah.
But he's still standing.
He's still standing, bro.
He been through it. And lost everybody close to him.
Yep, damn near son, daughter, wife, family member. Man.
He been through it.
Drugs.
But you know the cool thing about that though, Tone, that whole relationship though, they stayed brothers, bro. Through it all.
Yeah.
Through it all, they stayed brothers. Yep. Even when he was acting
up. Yep.
Put him out the group, he was still their brother though.
Yep.
So these young cats, you can learn something from people like that, from that.
They ain't gonna learn
that camaraderie and brotherhood that they had.
They ain't gonna learn.
Yeah, these niggas don't know nothing about that. They've been shot each other back in the head.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas hang. All right, man. Let me shut this shit down.
All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all later on. Okay, Tom. I'll let you later, big bro.
All right, baby.
All right.
All right, y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Them niggas ain't learning nothing, man. Them niggas ain't doing nothing. Them young motherfuckers ain't gonna learn nothing. Y'all know what it is, man. Yes, sir. It's definitely beautiful. Man, appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Good show again every time, nephew. Come on, man. It's definitely a good show, man. Good politicking, good old school, taking back old school music and everything. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit the subscribe button for me. Y'all know how I do it, man. I leave out like I come in, man. You know, no matter what y'all do for the rest of the day, man, whatever you do, put God first, man. Creator of the heavens and earth, everything in between, man, and our ancestors in Jesus' name. Amen, amen, amen. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Okay, Mr. Dam. Okay, Dwayne. I'll holler at y'all, man. Blessing of the Most High. I'll see y'all tomorrow. With that said, man, I'm Big Tone for BigTone Open Sportz Talk. Peace.